Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into a phrase you've probably heard. It echoes through history, as above, so below.
Whispered in ancient Egypt, kept close by alchemy.
Exactly. And for a lot of people, it sounds, poetic. Yeah. Maybe just a nice metaphor.
Right. Evocative, but maybe not practical.
But what if it's way more than that? What if it's actually like a key, something that could genuinely shift how you see everything?
That's the intriguing part.
Yeah, imagine for a second, this phrase connects your own mind, your consciousness, to the entire cosmos.
Like the stars resonating right inside you.
And your everyday life reflecting these bigger, unseen, dynamic, powerful thoughts.
It really is. And you have to wonder why this kind of knowledge often got hidden or, watered down.
Why do you think that?
Well, it's not because it's weak. It's the opposite. When people truly get as above, so below, they stop feeling like victims. They start seeing themselves as co-creators, active participants in their own reality. That changes things.
Right. That's huge. So this deep dive, it's not about repeating old spiritual sayings. We want to get to the real practical meaning here.
The actionable stuff.
Exactly. We'll look at where it came from, how it shows up in different traditions, and crucially, how you can use this alchemical formula to actually change things in your life.
Because it's fundamental. What happens above in your thoughts? Your energy?
Your inner world.
Yeah, that directly shapes what shows up below your physical reality.
And what's deep in your soul echoes out there. So get ready, because this isn't just seeing the reflection anymore.
It's about becoming the mirror, a totally new angle.
Okay, so to really get this, we need to go back.
Yeah.
Way back to ancient.
Right, back when philosophy, spirituality, science, they weren't separate boxes. It was all one search for understanding.
And this principle, as above, so below, it wasn't just a saying that.
No, it was seen as the law of correspondence, like an eternal truth baked.
Wow. And where do we first find it written down?
The earliest really potent source is the legendary Emerald Tablet.
The Emerald Tablet.
Okay.
Attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. He's this fascinating figure, sort of a blend of the Egyptian god Thoth.
The god of wisdom.
Right. And the Greek god Hermes, the messenger. So he embodies this idea of understanding the heavens and crucially applying it on Earth, the wise master.
And what does this tablet actually say? The famous bit.
The core line is, that which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below. And then it adds, to accomplish the miracles of the one thing.
Okay, like that which is above. So it's not just poetry. It's saying there's a real connection.
Exactly. A connection through vibrational similarity, like a mutual mirror.
A mirror. So the big reflects the small.
And the small reflects the big. Cosmic shapes, biological, spiritual shapes, material. It's all linked.
So is this idea just in Hermeticism, or does it pop up elsewhere?
Oh, definitely not just Hermeticism. You see it everywhere once you start looking.
Like where?
Well, think about India's Vedic traditions. You've got Brahman, the universal soul, and Atman, the individual soul.
And the big realization there is that Atman is Brahman. They're essentially the same. That phrase, Tat Tham Asi.
Thou art that.
Precisely. The universe isn't out there. It's in you.
Okay. And Plato, his cave allegory feels kind of similar.
It does touch on a parallel idea, yeah. The physical world as shadows with higher perfect forms. So the physical below is a faint copy of the ideal above.
And in Jewish Cabala, tree of life.
That shows how divine light flows down, emanates through levels, getting denser until it becomes matter.
So the higher shapes the lower.
And understanding the lower, the physical, can actually help reveal the higher, the spiritual. It works both.
It's amazing when you start seeing this pattern in nature, too. It's almost undeniable.
It really is breathtaking.
Like the spiral in a galaxy looks just like a seashell.
Exactly. Or, get this, the neuron networks in our brain.
Yeah.
They look remarkably like the cosmic web of galaxies.
Fractals, too, right? The golden ratio.
The moon cycles, the human body's structure.
Yeah.
It's all echoing the same underlying patterns, the divine and the earthly.
It's everywhere.
And realizing this, really realizing it, that's where the power...
How so?
Because if you and the universe are speaking the same fundamental language...
That's vibrational language?
Yes. Then you're not just subject to it. You can actually engage with it, influence it, shape your experience.
Okay, so we've seen the ancient root. It's this universal law. Now let's get practical. How does it actually work?
Right. Moving beyond the kind of mystical feel to its function, it's almost like spiritual technology.
Spiritual technology, I like that.
It's a formula, really. And the universe, in this model, acts like a giant mirror.
Okay, a mirror.
But not just a passive mirror. It reflects, yes, but it also amplifies and, crucially, densifies what it reflects.
Amplifies and densifies.
Meaning every thought, every feeling, your whole inner state, you send it out and it comes back to you stronger, more solid in your reality.
So it's not just my words the universe hears. No.
That's the critical point. It's not primarily the word. It's your vibration, your energy.
My vibe.
Your vibe, exact. Think of yourself as a transmitter, constantly sending signals, thoughts, emotions, core beliefs.
Okay.
And the universe, you can call it the quantum field, higher mind, whatever resonates it, responds with incredible precision.
To the signal I'm sending.
To the dominant signal, the dominant frequency you put out. You send the frequency, the universe reflects the form. That's the law of correspondence in action.
Wow. So that really connects the invisible and the visible then.
Absolutely. What happens on that higher level, mental, spiritual, emotional, it just has to echo physically.
So like if I plant negative thought.
They can grow into negatives.
Yeah.
If you ignore something in your soul, maybe it shows up as feeling stuck or even physical.
And if I truly believe something, really imagine it.
It starts showing up clearly in your surroundings. So
my outer reality really is just a mirror.
It's a direct mirror of your inner state. Quite profound when you start looking at it that way.
So if things feel chaotic outside,
check for the chaos inside first. And if things are peaceful and flowing,
celebrate the peace I cultivated within.
Exactly. Because really nothing just comes from the outside. It starts within you and then projects out. Like a hologram.
Okay, here's something powerful you touched on. The universe doesn't care if it's real or imagined.
Right. It only reacts to the vibration, the feeling.
So if I feel fear, even if there's no obvious danger,
you'll tend to attract things that confirm that fear. It magnetizes experiences that match.
But the flip side, if I feel gratitude, even before I have everything I want,
you draw in more things to be grateful for. You attract experiences that match that thankful energy.
Which is why visualization works sometimes.
It works when the feeling is there. That's the crucial part people often.
Just thinking isn't enough.
Nope. Emotion is the spark. It lights up the image, that feeling tone. That's the language the universe understands.
Okay, this changes everything. It makes as above, so below, not just philosophy, but a tool.
A very practical tool.
For changing my health, relationships, money, purpose, not by fighting the outside,
but by shifting what's happening above, inside, your mind, spirit, energy.
And the below is my physical life, my world.
And you are the living bridge, the conscious mirror between.
Wow. Okay, let's go deeper. This law, it's not just a link, right? You said it's like an architecture.
Exactly. It's more than just A connects to B. There's an order, a design, a subtle architecture connecting all levels.
Like a pattern repeating.
A sacred pattern, from planets orbiting to the way your thoughts flow. It's all the same design, just different scales.
So think of myself as a mini universe, a microcosm.
Precisely. Your body, energy, consciousness. It's like a tiny, perfect copy of the big cosmos, the macrocosm.
And that's not just a metaphor.
It's meant as a real, active, vibrating connection. They influence each other constantly.
Okay, so how can I use that? If I want to understand my energy?
Look around you. What is your environment? Abundant.
And my soul's vibration?
Notice the quality of your relationship. Are they supportive, draining, loving, conflict-ridden?
And the stuff I'm putting out unconscious.
Pay attention to your repeating patterns. The situations that keep showing up again and again. They're reflecting something.
Because the universe isn't random.
Not at all. It's incredibly precise. But it speaks in symbols, rhythms, feelings, vibes, not, plain English.
So saying I want abundance, but feeling scarcity.
The universe responds to the feeling of scarcity. The energy always wins over.
And this applies to everything, like a single negative thought.
It's a seed, maybe a tiny one, but if you keep watering it with feeling and focus,
it grows into something with real effects.
Physical, emotional, spiritual effects. And the same is true for the positive. A loving thought, a wise choice, a heartfelt affirmation. Plant them with intention, feel them, and the universe starts organizing itself around that pattern.
So the above, the cause, the inner world, it flows into the below, the effect, the outer world.
Always. Every real change starts in the end.
Which brings us back to why maybe this isn't taught in schools.
Exactly. Because real power comes with real responsibility. Meaning, if you really get this, you can't easily blame circumstances or other people anymore. The victim card doesn't work so well. You have to choose your thoughts, feelings, actions much more carefully because you're constantly writing your life story in real time.
That's a lot.
It is. And here's another layer, a kind of hidden truth. The connection isn't always slow and linear. Sometimes a deep inner shift, a real breakthrough in understanding or feeling. It can trigger an almost immediate change outside.
Like instant manifestation.
Not magic necessarily. It's because you've hit the root level, the source code, if you will, the place where it all begins. You change the core pattern.
So that's true magic.
In a sense, yes. It's transforming the inner lead, insecurity, doubt, fear into inner gold, certain faith, love.
Changing your inner world so profound.
That the outer world has to reflect them. It's just the law.
When everything aligns inside.
The universe has no choice. It mirrors back exactly who you are.
Okay, so as above, so below isn't just a nice idea. It's the operating system.
Pretty much, yeah. It's how things work.
But just knowing this, that doesn't automatically change my life, right?
Knowledge isn't enough. You have to live it, integrate.
Right. So how do we do that? What are some practical ways to actually practice this daily?
Okay, let's get concrete. First, think about your morning. That time right after you wake up. It's like an energy doorway.
Setting the tone for the day.
Exactly. Ancient cultures knew this. They had morning rituals. We can do a modern version. For, say, the first 10, try not to grab your phone.
Okay, harder than it sounds.
I know. But your mind is so open then. Instead, just sit, breathe, and set clear intention. Something simple like, today I tune into love, or abundance, or clarity.
And actually feel it.
Yeah, feel that energy, even for just a minute, or breathe in. Feel gratitude for it already being there. That sets the above.
Okay, step 1, conscious morning intent. What else?
Step 2, start seeing your surroundings, your daily, as this mystical mirror we talked about.
Everything reflecting something back.
Every situation, every person, every challenge, it's all symbolic, showing you something about you.
So if something bothers me,
Instead of just reacting, pause. Ask yourself quietly, okay, what part of me
because what I notice in others
is often also inside you? Could be a wound, a shadow part, or even a strength you have. This turns your day into a sacred clue.
clues to my own growth. I like that. Okay, what's next?
Third, try using the time just before sleep. As you relax, your subconscious up again.
Like the morning window.
Similar, yeah. So bring clear, powerful images of what you want to, but here's, don't see them as far off.
See them as already real.
Feel them as real now. Feel the joy, the peace, the abundance. Really embody it, make it yours, and drift off holding that.
That rewires the energy, the above.
It plants powerful seeds in your deeper energy field, shifting the blueprint that shapes your life.
Okay, intention, mirror, visualization, anything.
One more, and it's crucial. Keeping your thoughts, feelings, and actions aligned. In harmony.
Consistent.
Yes. You can't say you want abundance, but constantly feel lack and act out of fear. Or want love, but not truly love yourself. It creates dissonance.
Mixed signals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do a daily check-in. Are my thoughts, feelings, and actions lined up today? Am I reflecting what I truly want to attract?
When mind, heart, and actions align.
That's when the real magic happens. Things start.
And it's not about being perfect, right?
Not at all. It's about consistent showing up for it. Remember, your role is being that living bridge.
Between heaven and earth, invisible and visible.
Between your higher consciousness and your daily life. That bridge is...
It feels like we've covered a lot. We sort of walked through a doorway here.
We have. And once you walk through, that truth starts pushing out the old gently, but...
And maybe the deepest truth is there's no above without a below to reflect it.
Beautifully put. No spirit that doesn't want to be embodied. No divinity that doesn't want to show up through you.
You are the stage where soul becomes flesh, where the universe becomes experience.
Exactly. So the big question to leave you with, the one to really mull over is, what will you reflect now? Will you keep vibrating from old pain, or choose healing, project fear, or shine with faith? Repeat the old stories, or start writing new ones?
Because the law of correspondence puts the pen in our hand.
It puts a big responsibility, yes, but also incredible power right in your hand. You are the source.
So it's not about waiting for the world to change for me.
It's realizing the world is changing because of you. Everything you see in live shows what's inside. Change the inside.
And the outside changes too. Shift my thinking just a little.
And you change a whole scene in your life. Change your energy.
And you reshape your world.
That's the power.
So the invitation right now is just commit, breathe deep, look around wherever you are.
And maybe just affirm, what I see is me.
Who I am changes what I see.
And trust that the universe will respond.
Not because you forced it.
But because you remembered who you really are.